Hello everyone, welcome to Microsoft Weekly Podcast, your source of information for everything Microsoft. This is our episode number 4 and today we have a special episode dedicated to Xbox news as Microsoft is about to complete the Activision Blizzard acquisition. The Microsoft Weekly Podcast starts now. This week we have great news coming from Xbox team as Judge Corley has denied the motion for preliminary injunction from the FTC. In other words, that means as soon as Monday, Microsoft can close the deal and complete the ABK acquisition. But despite what seems to be a lost case for FTC, the US regulator haven't given up yet and appealed the decision of Judge Corley trying to get an emergency injunction that was also denied on Thursday. And the FTC didn't stop there, as they are now appealing to US Court of Appeals to try and revert Judge Corley's decision. According to the specialist Florian Müller, it's unlikely FTC will get a different result from the CA, as CA decision will be based on Judge Corley's factual decision, meaning that we'll probably have the same outcome. There are also indicators that Microsoft will indeed close the deal on Monday, coming from the stock market, as Nasdaq 100 confirmed Activision will be removed from the wallet by Monday. In other words, it wouldn't be possible to acquire stocks from ABK from Monday forward, which is a sign that by then, the merger will be complete and Activision will be a private company under Microsoft. The defeat of FTC also changed the CMA stance in the UK, as in the day next to the decision, the regulator resumed talks with Microsoft and backed away from the legal battle they had against MS and ABK merger, and decided to accept some Microsoft small divestiture to approve the deal. There are no details about the divestiture, but some specialists claim that Microsoft might sell or license their cloud business in the UK to some telecommunication company. EE is the one speculated. CMA later said that despite accepting the divestiture, it would require a new investigation of the deal considering this divested market. But according to some experts, this wouldn't stop Microsoft from closing the deal, which they will do despite of the CMA decision. Microsoft has up to July 18 to complete the acquisition, otherwise the deal between the two American companies will expire and Microsoft will have to pay a $3 billion fine to Activision. From what have been happening and Florian Müller usually being right throughout this whole process, it is likely Microsoft will confirm Activision Blizzard acquisition by Monday, July 17, one day before the deadline. And that was our episode for today. I want to thank you everyone for listening and say that we have new episodes every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific with YouTube episodes airing later the same day. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to the Microsoft Weekly Podcast on your favorite podcast client and on YouTube so you won't miss an episode. Thank you again for listening, and if you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. Until next week.